My name's Colton. This is my brother Aaron behind the camera, and this is my 1972 Dodge van. We're gonna take it down the East Coast as far as we can make it. Panama City or bust. Alright, so this van sat for 25 years in the woods underneath a tree. I pulled it out and I made it run. It's actually my great-grandfather's plumbing van. I'll show you around real quick. Underneath the hood we got a 318 with a 727 transmission. Rebuilt the transmission, pulled the motor out. It was stuck when we got it. Freshened it up a little bit, threw it back in, zip tied it back together and put it on the road. Like I said, it sat for a long time, so of course we got new tires and a million other things. We just welded that new exhaust under here a couple nights ago. That's a junkyard exhaust, fell off of another truck. Walking around the back, we got some more tomfoolery here. Just a redneck fix, and shows you the inside of the van here. It used to actually have an oven over here and a stovetop. We took all that out because it ran on gas and it was dangerous. We've got air mattresses we're going to be sleeping on, and we got a little AC unit up there. It doesn't really work that great, but it's better than nothing. So the idea right now, we're headed to Myrtle Beach. We live in North Carolina, eastern North Carolina, and we're about an hour away from home so far, and we've made it this far. We stopped to check the fluids and make sure everything's still roadworthy. We're gonna keep going here in a minute, and tonight we're hoping to make it to Myrtle Beach. Businesses here that don't want to get hit.
I was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca when along came a semi with a hind canvas covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca with me, you can ride. So I climbed up in the cab and then I settled down inside. and he asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, hoss, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matamala, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Speed it up. Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Arkaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Craters Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Of travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Well, Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Sugarville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Bissville, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I know some place you haven't been. I've been everywhere.
Getting smaller, I'm leaving. Don't be grieving. Just gotta get away from here.
Okay, so we're in the middle of nowhere. We're about 2.5 hours from the beach, and literally the middle of nowhere. There's not even a name for this town. When you zoom in, there's just nothing. No big problem so far. We are running into a little bit of a cooling problem. I'll show you that if you come over here. What I'm hoping is it's just a radiator cap. We've got a little bit of a leakage from the bleeder hose, which the hose clamp's bad, so it's leaking around here. But we're spilling quite a bit of coolant out of the bottom of the engine. But I did recall before we left that the grommet on the radiator cap is a little dry rotted and cracking, so I'm hoping it's just leaking around the grommet. It doesn't seem to be overheating. All the hoses are still touchable. The motor's running good. It doesn't seem to be lugging or feeling like it's overheating. All the temp gauges are reading good, but that's not so reliable because we've actually got a pretty rigged up temp gauge right now anyways. But I think we're doing good. No fires or crashes yet, so we're gonna keep trucking and maybe look for a new radiator cap once we get to civilization.
If you see me getting smaller, don't worry, I'm in no hurry. I've got the right to disappear.
Hey, can I get a Baconator? Just a single.
The combo
Do
Bad
what?
man full of beer.
I'll just do the sandwich.
4-piece band.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, can I get a Carolina Classic? And that's just a Carolina Classic.
If you see me getting smaller, I'm leaving.
No, I think that's it.
Don't be grieving.
Thank you.
I just gotta get away from here. If you see me getting smaller,
We're in South Carolina.
in no hurry.
Hope we don't get stuck in this
I
field.
got the right to disappear.
Okay, so we're a little bit before Florence, South Carolina. I think we got like 15 minutes or so before there. Earlier today, our exhaust bracket, our exhaust hanger on the driver's side broke. It looked like we just had some booger welds that didn't have some good deep penetration. So it fell off, but we went to Advance and put a exhaust strap on it just to fix it for now. And I wanted to take a video because we just filled up on fuel and it only took 8 gallons. And the last time we put gas in it was about Lincolnton, North Carolina. So we've drove almost 200 miles since then and only used about 8 gallons of gas. So it's really doing a whole lot better than I expected it to. And if you look right here, see, our gas gauge doesn't work in this van, of course. And that's a typical Chrysler problem with these old Mopars. So this is my gas gauge right here. I've got a clear hose, and the best I can tell is up to this point. If I see any space here on this hose, then I know I need to put some more gas in it. I know I've got about 30 minutes of gas left. But right now we're filled all the way up to the top, so we're gonna keep. We're gonna head down to Georgetown. We've got a campground site set up. are you Tim?
Yeah.
Hey.
Just need to see which direction we need to go.
We do not. We just got 110.
You got a 110?
Yeah.
Oh, that works for me too. Because I don't have a 50 amp.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you hook up to the power, but I don't have any water or sewer.
That's fine. Our water leaks anyways.
Okay. And I'm not gonna charge you because you know what? It's not a campsite. I'm just gonna plug you into one of our exterior outlets over by the office.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's
I appreciate
perfect.
that.
That's actually better than.
Then it puts you right next to the shower and the bathroom. So.
Awesome.
That's perfect. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
And it's like, because honest truth, this is a total messed up thing, man. It's like, I ain't doing it to anybody, but
Yeah.
I haven't got anything else. So yeah, we'll hook
That's
you up
fine.
to the power for the night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just,
You just
that
needed
would be
one
good.
night, right?
That's it. Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Call
you.
me.
All right. So, believe it or not, we actually made it all the way to Georgetown. We had a little bit of change in the destination of the trip. We thought we were going to go to Myrtle Beach, but found a better campground in Georgetown. We didn't really have any problems other than a couple leaks and a broken exhaust hanger. One really cool thing that happened, they didn't charge us for the stay at the campground because they were actually out of sight, so they pulled us right up next to the office and let us plug in behind their drink machine. So we've got AC and power for the night, so that's going to be really nice. I don't know if we'll have that every night. So we're living in a lap of luxury. We've got our air mattresses out. It absolutely fills the van. There's absolutely no space in here. I mean, I've got no space here, maybe a few inches here, but the rest of the van is full of air mattress. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and try to fix the transmission leak, because the transmission is leaking on the transmission oil cooler hose that goes into the radiator. We're gonna try to tackle that tomorrow if we can. And then we'll be heading down to Savannah, Georgia. I don't know if we'll make it that far or not. Just woke up, I'm gonna take a shower, and didn't notice last night, but we're actually pretty close to the intercoastal waterway where we parked. I couldn't see that last night. Maybe we'll walk up there and get a better look at that later. But we're going to take a shower and head towards Savannah, Georgia sometime today.
Just don't run.
She didn't say nothing. She's typing on her computer. Tim, what the crap?
Tim, this is my formal complaint against you.
You didn't even charge me, did you?
This is the last time. How many times do we go through this, Tim?
You have to charge the customers. We're a business, Tim. Decent little campground.
Yeah. Low quiet place, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we're concerned about that type of thing.
Yeah, the bathroom was kind of gross, but
Well, you know.
the water smelled like sewer.
Yeah, it did.
I hope I can get out this way.
Is this the only way in?
I think
Well, there's no
so.
keypad on our side, so I think it's just a motion.
We'll find out. Oh, yeah. See if we can do this at every campground. I know the side of the van is low, but I figured out the side of the van.
It was, but like, either maybe like season,
So we're in Georgetown, South Carolina. We stopped at a Tractor Supply and got some thread tape and some self-tapping screws. And now we're at an Advance Auto Parts, and we are trying to work on this transmission cooler line. Basically, this fitting was leaking where it screws into the radiator, and we're just gonna put some thread tape on it and hope that fixes it. It's leaking quite a bit, and it was actually rigged up to begin with. This is an air chuck from a air compressor, and that is threaded onto there to run all of our transmission fluid through there to the cooler. So it's not ideal, and it's a little loose there, so it's either leaking in this fitting or the next one that screws into the transmission. We're gonna try to get that fixed up and hit the road.
And he asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, hoss, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Panama, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Banquil, Padilla, I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Speed it up. Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Cockaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Practice Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Sherville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Bissville, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I know someplace you haven't been. I've been everywhere.
We have spent $1 million to find out what we need. We have made a maiden marvel. Things we do and say. Down, down and out, brother. If you see me getting smaller, I'm leaving. Don't be grieving. Just gotta get away from here. If you see me getting smaller, don't worry. In no hurry. I've got the right to disappear. God bless old Philadelphia. You were standing in the rain, out in front.
park on all of these.
Oh, is that the parking kiosk?
Yeah, these like the Western has the same thing. We'll just put our spot number in it, whatever spot it ends up being. Hey, hold on, that car might be backing out.
Oh, that one?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, she don't care if I'm stoned or sloppy drunk. No, she don't care if I'm stoned or sloppy drunk. Long as she got the keys and there's a spare tire in the trunk. Go, baby!
So this is day 2. It's about what, noon? About noon.
126.
1:26 on day 2. We've made it to the Isle of Palms in the van. Did a quick repair earlier. Finally fixed the transmission leak. We think when we were at the Advance, it looks pretty dry now. The ocean's just over that building, so we're gonna go look at it, and then we're gonna keep heading south. We're here.
I'm just mainly going to use this for B-roll. There's a pier.
Yeah.
was toting my pack along the dusty Winnemucca road when along came a semi with a hind canvas covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac with me, you can ride. So I climbed up in the cab and then I settled down.
So basically we're jacking up the van because we're trying to track down a creaking noise. Thought it was the brakes, but we ended up adjusting the driver's side brake to grab a little bit sooner, so we'll have a little bit more braking force. It wasn't adjusted as well as it could be, but now that we adjusted that side, we've got to adjust this side, and maybe we'll find the source of our creak anyways. That looks to be in decent condition. Yeah. That's been no, the other one was over top, and then I went ahead and did the same thing twice. But this one may. I think that's spinning good, so I'm not going to take the bearing cap off. It don't have any top and bottom plates. It's fine. Ball joint's definitely bad. Again, it's holding. It's not flopping around. Yeah, it's okay. Let's get this and see how much play we've got. Let's see how that runs. It should. Let's do it. Look like that, maybe we'll make it flat. And I know, like, Dad drove one in college that had four-wheel drums, and he said for the longest time it would squall the tires at every stoplight, because those were adjusted tighter than these. But I don't think the fronts are ever going to lock up on this. You know what I'm saying? It's just too heavy. Okay, so it's the third day. We just woke up and got our showers and packed some stuff up. I was doing a little bit of factory repair here on this window. It keeps sliding out. Somebody years ago had done the same thing. I believe that's actually in the Haynes manual right there on how to fix that. Anyhow, we'll show you around the campsite. It's actually a beautiful campsite. We were able to park right next to the water. Last night we got to fish right here, and we sat on our chairs and fished right into the water. There's some really big fish in here. We caught, or Aaron caught a decent sized bass, but we never got them real big ones. We think they're snooks. Well, I caught a turtle, but anyhow, real big fish in there, and then right behind the van you got a lot more water. Really nice campsite. Anyhow, we're gonna keep heading south, and you know it's really hot today. I think the AC said it's 90 degrees outside, so I hate wearing basketball shorts in public, but there's just no other way, and we're headed south and it's only gonna get hotter. So anyhow, we're gonna pack up and head out of here and head towards Savannah, Georgia today. So I just discovered something disgusting. I was looking up under here trying to get the jack out from underneath the van, and I noticed some wires, and I was like, that's a funny looking wire. I don't know what that goes to. So I touched it and squeezed on it. Couldn't figure it out. There's two wires hanging down. So I got my flashlight and looked at it. It's a dead frog. It looks like a dead frog has been somehow cooked on the manifold and then fell down and tenderized by each bump we go over, because it looks like he's been squished in the coil spring. But yeah, that's the wire I thought was hanging down.
And he asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, hoss, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Matamala, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere.
He said, I paid $40,000 for a diesel truck and it still don't sound that cold.
Man, I breathe the mountain air, man. I travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Speed it up. Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Rockaloosa, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Craters Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Jacksonville, Waterville, Coastal, Racketville, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I know some place you haven't been. I've been everywhere.
We have spent $1 million to find out what we made.
Eventually,
in a quarter mile after
We have made the maiden marvel. Things we do and say. Down, down and out, brother. Up and away.
Waynesboro, historic downtown radio.
If you see me getting smaller, I'm leaving. Don't be grieving. Just gotta get away from here. If you see me getting smaller, don't worry. In no hurry.
Auto plus auto supply.
I've got the right to disappear.
There's like 3 advances in this town, and maybe even an auto.
God bless old Philadelphia.
We'll be turning left in 1.3 miles.
We were standing in the rain. Out in front of me.
Speed limit's 30, whatever you're doing.
do what?
I said the speed limit's
With
30, whatever.
lonely train. Who knows who they came to see?
Bunch of people here. Yeah.
Madman full of beer. 4-piece bag.
Straight over here to the left looks like be a hilarious spot to get a photo op. Well, you got
My
it there.
one
Sounds like
my
it's nice.
career.
If you see me getting smaller, I'm leaving. Don't be grieving. I just gotta get away from here. If you see me getting smaller, don't worry. I'm in no hurry. I got the right to disappear.